Last week, I had a session with a coaching client of mine who told me that she wants to qualify for the Boston Marathon. It's July. She has a marathon that she is signed up for that's in October. And she told me that she wants to qualify for the Boston Marathon. She's currently running 30 miles per week, and she's splitting that into 3 separate runs. She has one really long run and then 2 different training runs, okay? Now, I haven't done the programming for her marathon training up to this point when she told me this, but she was asking me for how she can qualify for Boston. She initially was thinking if she should try to do it for her race in October, but I basically talked her out of it, and I gave her a strategy for how she could qualify for the Boston Marathon someday, okay? In the near future. The most important thing that I talked to her about was not forcing the progression of both intensity and volume at the same time. So she was at 30 miles per week, and the first thing I told her was, hey, all the people that I know that are really proficient and fast marathon runners, they are running a lot of volume per week. They're not just running 30 miles a week, okay? They are usually in the 40s, 50s, 60s, okay? There's a lot more running going on for somebody who is trying to be competitive and to perform a specific time in the marathon distance, okay? You have to run a lot of mileage. So she was only at 30 miles per week. The race for her is maybe like 3 months away, and she hasn't really been doing much speed work. So I told her, I said, don't try to qualify for Boston this race. But what you should be doing for this race is building up your overall running mileage. You should be way more than 30, but you need to start gradually building it up. I instructed her on how she can add a 4th day of running, and then later how she can add a 5th day of running, all before her marathon in October. And a really important point of what I'm trying to say here is I like the idea of her qualifying for Boston. I like that goal, but I don't like how much time she has to achieve that specific goal with the race that she's currently signed up for. Progressing her volume and progressing her mileage in preparation for this marathon, I think is a really good idea in preparation for qualifying for Boston in a future race that we have more time to prepare for, more time to do speed work, and an overall larger running base with more running mileage because she's building mileage for this race. So when she asked me, I want to qualify for Boston, I made sure that she knew that I don't want her to try to do it for this next marathon. She should be doing more running to build up her running base to then add speed work later in the training for another marathon that she can qualify for Boston in. A lot of times runners will get the goal in their mind and they just try to do it too quick, or they try to progress too many things at one time, namely intensity, so running speed, doing intervals, doing speed work, progressing that, and progressing volume at the same time is a recipe for disaster. And if your goal truly is to train for, if your goal truly is to qualify for the Boston Marathon, give yourself plenty of time to achieve that goal. Keep that goal in your mind, but don't force yourself to do it quickly, because that's something that takes time, especially marathoning.